And she's back. Ooh, happy to see everyone here. All right. Hope you guys are doing that self-talk that uplifts you, that supports you, that brings that higher vibrational energy into your way, into your day. Let it run the show. That self-talk, the positive one, let that one run the show, not the negative one. We want the positive one so you can truly live your life like it's a party. All right. Hope you guys are all having a good day, good evening, good morning, wherever you're at, wherever you're located. Happy to see you guys all here. First thing I'm going to do is a reading for the collective. Always a reading for the collective when I first start the show. Hi, what have I been doing today? Well, you know, my teeny tiny trailer, well, Divine Timing went and painted it a couple of colors in there, and then I'm putting some trim in there. So the colors, there's some yellow in there, there's some light blue in there, and then we're going to have some purple and some pink in there. Yeah, I gotta have all the colors. Yeah, that's me. All right, let's see what's going on for you guys, for the collective. Let me shuffle the cards. Can you just get some cards shuffled instead of just throwing them on out? What is going on? First card out is Union. Coming together. Coming together with self or coming together with another. Union is in the air. I think this card has been coming up for about 8 days now. Yeah. Union. What's a union? What are we coming in together with union for? What is that all about? Show me, show us. Well, we have balanced ourselves. We've balanced our emotional selves so we can allow union to happen. Who are we coming into union with? Let's see. This soulmate connection. These two, they belong together. They're supposed to be together, you know. They've been balancing their emotional self for some time, and it looks like they're getting ready to come into union. Even if you can't see it, you might be able to feel it, though. I bet you guys have been feeling it. It's been strong. It's been intense, that energy going on around us. Ooh. There it is. There's that energy. I'm telling you. Right as the divine masculine, the divine feminine really is starting to get itself in balance. It's like it's being tested, it's being judged. This is being tested by outside influences. This is chaos. This is confusion. Yeah, they are trying to bring us confusion in, I'm telling you. But you see, this is like maybe this confusion and chaos is trying to end this soulmate connection, but there's no ending it because this connection has been led and guided by divine. Divine has led this connection together so they can feel whole and complete and on top of the world, doing their missionary work together. What else we got going on here for the collective? Yeah, anything could come in and try to derail you. That's this card. They can try to knock you off guard. It could like even try to be innocent in knocking you out of alignment or off guard. But you know the difference. Don't let it knock you out of alignment. Whatever this is, it's like a final test before these two come into union, because they're in alignment to come into union right now, but they are being tested by outside energy in one way or another. Hey, Andrew, Roberto, Summon, Pop Queen, Dollface, we got everyone here. Ooh, yeah, you know, this union with this soulmate connection is destined to happen. It's fated. It's like nobody can come in the middle of it and stop it, even if they try, because it's fated. Nobody gets in the way of divine. Nobody. Ooh, happy belated birthday to me. I'm telling you, it's been a birthday party. It's been a party. And I still got another party, but not until the middle of next month. But it's still to celebrate my birthday. What else we got going on for the collective? Yeah, this, you know, what's fated, what's destined. It's because it's full of so much love. This card has more love in it than any other card in the tarot deck. So much more love than any other card. So what's destined is this love, this ultimate love story. Whoa, and they got the lovers in the house, because, you know, these two, they're meant to be together. When you have the Two of Cups and the lovers come out together, it could be not just a soulmate connection, it could be a twin flame connection, if you want to give it labels, okay? You don't have to. These two, they are in love with each other, even though they may not be able to come together and speak that love. They love each other regardless. Ooh, what's going on? What's going on? That divine masculine, he has a solid offer. He's been holding that offer back. See how he's got the offer up close to him? Maybe he doesn't want anybody else to know about the offer that he has. Like he's trying to be quiet about the offer that he might make, that he has plans to make, that he intends to make, and divine wants him to make. It's fated to be made at some time. But when? Who knows? That's all a matter of divine timing. What else we got going on? Yeah, it is about this. He is holding this offer back. It has something to do with the two of them coming together. This journey has not been an easy journey. There's been nothing simple about it. It's had its ups, but it has had its downs. I mean, the downs have been brutal. So it's a good thing that we have our ups, that we love ourselves so much that we can make it back up. So we can be operating from joy, from laughter and play, and celebrating our day. For this divine masculine has a cup of love to offer to this divine feminine. This divine feminine, she's operating from her centered self. She's grounded, she's whole, she's complete. This divine masculine has a cup of love that he wants to offer. But you see, this masculine has been holding his love back. This masculine's holding the offer back. Wonder what that's all about. Oh, well, because there's chaos and confusion in the energy field out there. I know that's true. Go this way, go that way. Let's try this. No, don't do that. No, you guys don't know what you're talking about. Oh, my goodness. Can we just get done with that energy, that outside influence, that outside energy? Yeah, we can. We just got to weigh it out. It's like a spiritual alignment. It's fine-tuning us to go through this final stage of this spiritual awakening. So you can. So the divine masculine and the divine feminine can stay grounded, whole, and complete. Stay balanced in the middle of chaos, in the middle of confusion. That they hold their balance no matter what's going on around them. No matter who's trying what. They hold their balance. Because why? Is because they've gone through this spiritual awakening. When you've gone through this spiritual awakening, nothing can take you out of alignment ever again. It can't, because you've already awoken. The divine feminine, she has given a lot of love in this connection, and she feels like those cups have been depleted. She knows the cups are empty, but she is praying for those cups to be filled, you know, to be filled with two strong individuals that are grounded, whole, and complete, that can grow something out in the middle of nowhere. It's like she has this pink cup of love right in between those two. This divine feminine, she speaks her truth. She speaks with wisdom. She speaks with a clarity. Hey, Asha, happy to see you here. My birthday, I'm still celebrating. I'll show you. See. It's still a party. It's still a gypsy party. Woo woo. Tell him, Naya. Tell him how much it's still a party. Woo woo woo. Well, you need to bring your own toy in when you come in, Nai. I don't have your toy. You got to bring one in with you. All right, what else we got going on for the collective? That divine feminine, she speaks her truth from higher wisdom, higher knowledge. She only wants to hear things, the crystal clarity. She don't want to hear the BS story. She wants to hear things with crystal clarity. Let's move. This is about movement. Move those thoughts. Move in together. I don't know. This is about movement or moving. Are we moving? Yeah, I'm kind of moving out of the RV. I mean, out of the mobile home into the tiny home. But it's not really much of a move. It's just from this area to that area. Andrew's in the house, Nai. Yeah. Okay, you saying hi? No, you're saying hi? Good girl. All right. So this divine feminine wants to know, you know, she wants to speak her truth about some kind of movement. What's going on with that movement? Moving with the thoughts, move those thoughts around so those thoughts are working for you for your highest good, for your highest purpose, for your highest reason. Be loving yourself unconditionally in the middle of this move or in the middle of the movement. To hold your balance, to be operating from passion and desire. Continue on keeping your light on as you guys are moving forward. In the middle of tower moments that have been happening. Things are being shifted, shaken up, moved around. Whether it's a physical movement or some other kind of movement. Something's being shifted around. It's being shifted around so much it feels like a tower moment. Do you know how to stay calm in the middle of a tower moment? I do. Do you? What is that tower moment? What is that all about? What is that tower all about? Why did it come up there? Let me know. What's this tower? What is the tower moment all about? That divine feminine knowing her worth and knowing her value, knowing that what she has to offer. Things are being shaken up. What does she have to offer? Let's see. What does she have to offer? Well, her work, what it is she's working on, some spiritual work that she's working on, something that she loves to do. Something's being shaken up. Something's making it so this divine feminine is really just all into her work. Things are moved around, so you know you're all into doing your spiritual journey, your spiritual work. The tower moment came, says, hey, we need you. We need you out there. We need you doing this work. We need the collective needs that divine feminine, whatever she's doing for the work. Things are being shaken up, moved around, so she, it's like confining her that this is your spot, this is your area for you to do your spiritual work. Yep. And it's in movement. That's the fastest card in the deck. That divine feminine, she's going places. I don't know. The divine masculine's back there. They talk about coming into union, and you know, it is a soulmate, a twin flame connection coming into union, but I don't really see it here much in the reading, just a little bit. Yeah, the divine masculine that's holding the offer back, and he has unconditional love that he holds back. So that's why this divine feminine, she's just doing her. She can't, she's not going to sit here and wait around sucking her thumb. When's my divine masculine going to show up? He's holding back everything. He holds back his love. He holds back his offer. Well, shit. This divine feminine goes, I don't got time to be waiting around. I got things to do. I got places to go. I got things to create. I thought we were going to do it together, but I guess you don't want to do it together, divine masculine. You just want to hold everything back. Just hold it back. Divine feminine goes, I'm not holding myself back. I'm going to go out there and be the best version of myself. Look at the divine feminine. Yeah, she knows her worth. She knows her value. She's done the work. She's done the spiritual work. She's okay on her own. She does not need her divine masculine. She wants her divine masculine, but she does not need him. You know, she knows how to, she put on her outfit, her one that allows her to operate from passion, the one that lets her operate from desire. She put on that outfit. She took off all the outfits that made her feel less than her. Go DF. Go divine feminine. Keep strutting your stuff. Oh, here comes that divine masculine. He goes, but, divine feminine, I want to come tell you my truth. I want to speak my truth with you. Look I'm right here. Will you listen to me? Will you hear me out? I know it's been a long journey. I know I've been holding my love back. I know I've been holding my offer back. But there's been reasons, there's been things that have been going on in the background that you don't know about. Will you give me the chance? Will you listen, divine feminine? That divine masculine goes, I love you so much. That divine masculine goes, I love you so much. I've always loved you. I've loved you from the start. From the moment I laid eyes on you, the first time I saw you, I fell instantly in love with you. But it was so intense. It was so sharp. It was so, I didn't know what to do with it. But now I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to offer you my cup of love. I want to do it in a playful way, though, divine feminine. Because I've learned to love myself too. I've been doing that self-love work that you've been doing. I've been doing it too. The divine masculine's been doing his self-love work. He loves himself so much that he's attracting nothing but the only thing he wants around him is love. If it's not operating from love and above, he doesn't want nothing to do with it because his vibration has changed to a higher vibrational energy, one from love and above. That divine masculine, yeah. He's got some really bright ideas that are passion, desire of it, on fire. He wants to be with his divine feminine. You know, they both operate from passion. They both operate from desire. In fact, this is a power couple. These two are, they're at the same energetical level. They are meant to be together. To operate, to work their passion together, to work their fire together, to shine that light together. And it's all because both of you have done the self-love work. And that's why your dreams are going to be coming true. This is manifesting. You've been manifesting this connection to come into together. And it all took this self-love. But both parties had to do the inner work. There it is. That's a past life connection. You guys have known each other before, in some moment in time before this moment right now. See, this is a soulmate past life connection that you guys are deeply and completely in love with yourself in the past. Well, you still are. Your souls are still connected more than ever before. This divine feminine, she continues on sharing the story out there into the collective with the brightness, with that, you know, the swords is thoughts. Look at, and those thoughts are being with crystal clarity. She's sharing this divine connection, a past life divine connection. She's sharing that story out there that you guys can't see because you guys are all in your head about it. Yeah, you're all in the head. And so it takes this divine feminine to speak the truth. How can we flip that emotional story around to better? We got to get out of our head so we can move forward with strength and courage. That divine masculine, I'm telling you, he wants to come forward and tell his divine feminine the truth. He has a message. He wants to come forward and speak his truth. He doesn't want to come forward and speak a lie. He wants to speak the truth. He wants to let his divine feminine know everything. Because, you know, that divine feminine, she had been stabbed in the back many times, time and time. But he wants to talk about that because he was really trying to protect you, to protect the divine feminine. So he had to hold you back. He had to make sure that she stayed away. There are things that are hidden. You guys can't see what's hidden. What's hidden? Something to do with the emotional self. What's hidden is the divine feminine. Look at... This is fear, doubt, insecurity, not whole enough, not complete enough. That she's having to take all of that energy and really give each cup love. She's just got to give each fear. We got to turn it into love. Doubt, we're going to turn it into trust. We're going to turn the stories around. That divine feminine is constantly working on these stories with unconditional love. Hanging around to look for a better story. Just looking around, hanging around until we can find the story that works for us, that serves us for our highest purpose. The divine feminine has had to guard herself and protect herself. She's learned how to do that. There is a final judgment call that's being made right now from Divine Lord Source Spirit. When it has to do with you guys' manifestation. Anything else? You know, we have had to go through a major rebirth. Things had to end. The old stories have had to end for an awakening to take place, for a rebirth to take place. Then here comes the Emperor. He's grounded, he's whole, he's complete, he's solid, he's grounded. He has nothing but unconditional love to offer his divine feminine. And look at, there's that divine feminine. She is being seen. She is in the spotlight. She is victorious at what she's been doing with that work that she's been doing in the background. She's been victorious at going towards her happy ever after fairy tale dream of a card. That's, you know, having everything that she ever wished for, to be financially stable, to have the love of her life, to have the home, to have the loyalty, to have the friends and the family, just to have everything. I think that's why this divine masculine, this Emperor, really loves the divine feminine, is because she never gave up. She just kept on going forward, loving herself no matter what he was doing in the background, no matter what what growth he had to go through. She never really did judge him. And she loves him so much. I mean, he loves her so much for that. You know, there has been a heartache that has taken place within this connection. And this heartache actually had to be healed before this connection comes back together. Show me more about this heartache, please. The divine feminine has had to do a lot of work to balance that heartache out. So everything felt like it was equal, you know, giving and receiving on the same level. If you really re-look at the story, maybe you guys are not together in the 3D world, but how is it working for you in another way so you can feel this equal give and take, so you guys can really have a brand new beginning, a brand new start, not having any idea where your next step is, but totally trusting in divine. Laying down old stories to rest, just go completely into trust. Trusting divine so we can have a brand new beginning, speaking our truth with crystal clarity, so we can stay in balance and alignment with whatever story is to come out next. And we have the highest priest. The highest priest knows things you don't know. Highest priest knows secrets, and it has something to do with you guys working together as a team. Teamwork. You know, there's a divine masculine, divine feminine out there that are supposed to be doing missionary work together. That's what the highest priest knows. She knows about this work. I'm done. Yeah. All right, let's see. I got to get to it. Let's see. Hold on. Highest priest knows about the work that you guys are supposed to do together. What else? I know. I feel like I'm done. There we go. Here comes that divine masculine. He goes, I'm ready, baby. I'm ready, baby. I just need to, you know, find my light. Ooh, here he is. And he's ready. This divine masculine only comes forward correct. That's why he holds himself back, because he only comes forward correct when he is in alignment with his divine feminine. What do I have for the collective today? All right. Hello, Pop Queen, Summon, Roberto, Andrew, Dollface, Asha, Insha, and Huntley. Happy to see you all here. Remember, that reading started out with coming into union with your soulmate connection, okay? In a balanced format. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Summon, are you here tonight? Prob, hello, I'll add you onto the list. Just make sure you guys are hitting the like button on your way in, please. Like number 8. Let's see, I got 1, 2. All right, Dollface, let's just get you going. You're not late today. No, you're actually way early. All right. Gonna do a general reading. I'm gonna do a general reading for all of you, not unless you guys specify different. That's the way I'm gonna do it. So I'm not waiting around. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do this with these, yeah. All right, here we go, Dollface. What's Dollface need to know for her highest good today? Let's see, let's see. Things are coming to the edge. Look at right to the edge. Like it looks like that next step you're going to take, you're going to fall. But you have learned to totally trust in divine, and you're operating from the purity of love. The leap. Yeah, that's right. Taking a leap of faith. Hold on. I get a little warm when I start reading, so I need to turn my fan on. So I'll be right back. So the next card out is, it says a change of wind. To me, that's more like, you know, more like a tower moment. Like things are changing, and things are changing quite fast. And it might even be with the community around you. I know in the last week, things are changing really fast. It's like a tornado is going through here, but it's like it's going slow enough for me to see it, but fast enough where I can't really stop it. So it's like everything that seemed to be black and white before is not going to be so black and white. It's like you're going to start seeing things differently. You're going to see things more with a flow. So right here in the middle of this zebra where everything was black and white, there's a face in there. You're starting to see things differently. And then up above, here's like something's starting to grow. So there's newness. Something's growing. And then the next card is the community. So it might be happening in the community. I don't know. We're going to pull some more cards. Yes, things are busy around me. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't have any idea what's happening next. It's like, okay, but what's nice is I'm at peace with it, and I'm at calmness with it, and I'm going with the flow with it, trusting totally in divine. Divine's trying to help us clean up that mess, cleaning up things that haven't been working for us, making sure that our environment is very sacred. So we can co-create. so we can operate from our highest self with courage, with wisdom, with knowledge, the higher divine knowledge. You no longer are going to feel trapped. You're going to feel like a brand new life. This is a brand new me. How I got out of this card, no longer going to feel trapped. Here in this part, it's inside a building. Looks like these people are trapped in there. But you're no longer going to feel trapped. You're going to feel like a brand new beginning, a brand new life. You're going to feel more radiant. You're going to... This is a tower moment that I'm so thankful and grateful that I went through. Anything else for Dollface? You've been wanting that, I'm telling you. Me too, me too. Look at it. All that glitters. So all masks are now taken off. Nobody has a mask on. And we take our mask off, see what happens. This is all gold. This is all glitter. Like we can see the best story in everything, because nobody around us is wearing a mask anymore. Because they can't. We cleaned it up, you know. We did the work. There are just a little bit of things that are unfinished. Look, just a little bit of things that are unfinished, that you're going through a transformation to find the most beautiful you there is. All because you're operating from your higher self with a higher power. Then I'm going to pull you. You like this? I do too. I'm getting goosebumps even. I'm going to get you a card to surrender, a power to surrender card. What do you need to surrender to when it comes to this reading? Anything that Dollface needs to surrender to. It says surrender to any habits that you have at people pleasing. It says, speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make anyone else around you happy. The other card that came out was surrender to your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify, and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. No, we can't make anyone happy. The only person can make us happy is ourselves. I mean, I may be able to lead you and guide you guys towards it, but, you know, and sometimes we need that. But you're the one that has to do the work to find the happiness. And sometimes we do shut down our first chakra or lower chakras when we're trying to find that true happiness within. But as soon, you know, once we get to this point that we have the mask off and we go through this major transformation, what happens is that box starts getting all hot again, but only around the right people. Accept yourself. That's right. All right, that's what I have for you, Dollface. And I did say Lilith Phoenix coming in. Hello, happy to see you here. You guys, make sure you hit the like button as you're coming on in, please. I know. Got to put a little spin in there. You're so welcome. Andrew, are you here? Hello, Ivo, happy to see you here. The director's in the house. I am pretty well. I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Am I on the right show? Let's see what's going on here. Why is that happening? There we go. let's see. Just a humble observer. Okay, okay. That's all right. I love observers. All right, so next we're going to call on Andrew. I guess you're not here because you're not responding, and someone would tell me if they're here, and those two I know aren't here. Roberto, are you here? Yeah, we got a peeper in the house, you know. And little Phoenix is being a peeper. It's all good. All right, Roberto. You guys only have a little bit of time. I don't wait around forever, you know. Looks like some people fell asleep. That's what it says. I keep cutting into time to take a nap, so somebody's taking a nap. So maybe Roberto fell asleep. Okay, Asha. I don't know. Is a peeper better than a lurker? I don't know. I guess it depends on your perception. All right, so how about Insha, INSHA? Hey, how about Huntley? Huntley, did you stick around this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you're at? I guess so. How about Prob? Okay, I don't know where everybody's at. It shows me that there's at least 7 people in the house. Only people I got here are the 2 people that don't want a reading, probably. That's okay. You can just continue listening. Someone will pop up. I know how to take it to a different level. Okay, we got, all right, so Andrew, here we go. All right. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you for coming to my rescue. Yeah. Let's see. All right, so we're going to get to Andrew right now. So, and welcome to Tap Into Your Past to help the collective ascension. All right, here we go for Andrew. What do you need to know for your highest good at this moment of time for Andrew in the house? Ooh, first chakra. I was just talking about that first chakra with Dollface. Like, it's hot. It's on fire. You guys watch out for Andrew. No, I'm just playing. Ooh. Yep. Ooh, cards are flying here. Woo! There's the Divine Feminine. She knows her worth and she knows her value. Someone that's grounded, someone that's whole, someone that's complete, someone that's into mystical stuff too, mystical being, mystical ways. Looks like you have some options or choices that are in your mix right now. Andrew, there could be up to like 7 different doors open for you. It's like this way, that way, this way, this way, that way. But there's one that's like wide open. It's saying this one, Andrew, this one. You can't really miss it because the light is so bright. It shines so bright. You can't miss which door that is. You know exactly which door that is. And whatever door that is, it brings some really big possibilities. Yeah. Right now you might be feeling all tied up though. Somebody is. What's that all about? Well, this is divine feminine energies feeling all tied up, and then this is a divine feminine energy too. Something's hiding. And what's hiding, what I think is hiding is the divine feminine's light. Yeah, I don't know. But it's like the divine feminine's light is not, she's not showing her whole self. Like tonight, if I were to look at myself tonight, I would say I feel a part of me is not shining to its brightest light. So maybe there's a part of you that, you know, is like feeling like it's not shining its brightest light because it's the light's hiding. And it happened right before showtime. And I know exactly what got done right before showtime. But I didn't know it was going to affect me. But anyhow. All right. So back to Andrew. Just trying to give you an idea why. So it says, be patient. Everything's a matter of time. When it comes to a love connection. So like this divine masculine, he's ready, and the divine feminine, and he might be ready for this divine feminine, but maybe the divine feminine's a little tied up with some kind of things right now, and she's not showing her whole worth, and you just need to be a little bit more patient with that, because this is about somebody that care. These are two people that care for each other. Like this divine masculine really loves this divine feminine, you know. He just wants to give her everything. He just cares for her a lot. I don't know what's going on, Andrew. Oh, she's walking away. The divine feminine energy is in the middle of walking away from any heartaches of the past. So she can step forward really into her light, so she can really be that true version of herself. But there's the reason why she's tied up a little bit is there's still a little bit of heartache from something that's happened in the past that she really needs to go ahead and walk away from. And she's going to do it just fine, because this is a victory card. And when this is like she's feeling at peace, she's feeling radiant. She's feeling like, you know, she's feeling that worth. She's feeling her value. She's feeling appreciated. So, yeah, it looks like there's just a little bit of stuff going on with the divine feminine energy. But she's in the middle of taking action. It's in movement, so there's nothing for you to worry about. Okay, Andrew? You're welcome. Insha, yeah, I did call your name. I'll let you go next. And it's a general reading or a channeled message. And for the official ambassador, I think many people love their pets, so you know, I don't understand the question. I mean, you have no idea how many people love their pets. Channel message, okay. right, a channel message from your friend. Let's see. I tried to forget about you, but it's not working. I always feel your presence with me. I just feel like the magnets of the two of us pulling us together. Like my heart's on fire. Like it goes pitter-patter, even when I try not to get it to. But I just really think that we come from different worlds and our perceptives may clash. And I'm not quite sure if we can work that out. Even though I feel this way, I'm just more concerned about our differences. I long for you but cannot express it. I'm trying to heal my childhood wounds so I don't hurt you or anyone else. Ivo, you're funny. They do love you. They do dream about being with you. They imagine waking up next to you. They imagine cuddling next to you. But they still are concerned about your differences. They're just like wondering if there's a clash, if that would be okay. And they do have some childhood wounds that they need to heal, and they don't want to hurt anybody. I think that they're starting to fall for you, because here, even though they have reasons to not coming with you, they love you. They want you. It says you're the one for me. They feel like that you guys are twin souls, and that scares them so much. But they're starting to see things more clearly. You do have a lot of differences. Okay, I think that that's what would be holding this back. But there's a lot of feelings in here too. Doesn't mean that they're going to communicate those feelings to you, because they might be operating from fear from something that's happened to them as a child. And the fear, it probably has something to do with love, okay? I know it's hard, but please be patient with me. I am working to clear the path for us. So they do have hope. That's good. And they want to say, I'm sorry for being critical of you. I know I hurt you sometimes with my harsh words and my actions. He proposed to you, and he's looking for a commitment. Wow. Well, it does say he loves you, and he does feel like you guys are meant to be together with each other, and he's tried to forget you and can't. They just can't hide their feelings from you anymore. This is 2 cards. It says, I love you. I want to spend my life with you. Well, congratulations, I think, as long as that's what you want. Back here where it says, I long for you, but I can't express it. But they are definitely expressing it here. But they're trying to heal some childhood wounds. The wounds it has to do is they had actually lost faith that real love existed, because people had lied and cheated on them when they were younger before. And so they're really afraid to open their own heart. And they're telling me, they say, I'm sorry that I judged you or criticized you, or that I took any of my issues out on you. That wasn't your fault. And I miss you no matter what it looks like on the outside. I am becoming a better person. I'm becoming really good at hiding my true feelings. Anything else? Any other card? Hello, Bishop. Any other card for Isha? I long for you day and night. I'm consumed by desire for you. Our chemistry is amazing. It's looking good. I do see that there's a little aches and pains in there that need to be dealt with, but there is love there. They love you. They can't hide their feelings for you anymore. They want to be with you. They long for you. They've tried to forget about you, but they can't, you know. And the only concern that they have is that you guys have some differences coming from two different parts of the world or something. And they just want you to know, in this reading, what I see, they want you to know that the wounds that they have is that they had lost faith that love really existed because people had lied and cheated on them. And so they need to, you know, they want to heal that part of them. Anyhow, that's what I have for you for tonight. Thank you. Bishop's in the house. Ooh. You're welcome. My pleasure. And congratulations on the proposal. Let's see what you do next. All right, let's see. Get Bishop's name in here. And Prob, are you here? Ooh, happy to see you here. Okay, how about Ivo? You want a reading tonight? Yes, please. Okay. Let's see. I have you on the list, Brew. Okay. No, not yet. I'm doing a reading for Ivo right now. I have a list that with like 15 people on it, but I've done a few and a few aren't here, and so you might be as soon as 2 more people, and might be more. It depends on if people show up or not. Okay. You're going to behave and listen. Okay, Ivo, you listen here. This is for Ivo. There are some plans that are being made about some kind of teamwork. Ooh, that teamwork is something that is worthy, it's valuable. It's something that's rich. It's something that definitely are some good plans. Ooh, for the Empress. The Empress, she nurtures herself before she nurtures the world. She has a lot of creative ideas and she's doing a lot of things. She's growing so much. And she operates from passion and desire, and she's intelligent and smart. She's tapped in and tuned in to divine. She's a beautiful soul. I mean, she's everything. She's the bomb. She is the badass woman, you know. She is. I know. I read that about the chickens there. Ooh. Yeah, there's some information that's coming in really fast about this plan, about this teamwork. There's a divine masculine, divine feminine kind of like working together. That's what I see. Yeah, so the divine feminine, she'll be the star of the show. Yeah, this is a wish and a dream that comes true. It's something that's been prayed for, that has been wished for. And this divine feminine, she really loves herself. She loves her soul. She's a beautiful soul. I mean, she's like divine light. Brand new beginning, brand new passion, brand new ideas, brand new desire, just like some idea has just been really lit up, says this is the way to go. It's like it's at a final judgment being made, like all eyes are on her right now to make this final judgment call about this offer, about this teamwork for the divine feminine that this divine masculine wants to make. He wants to come forward and speak it into reality. Like all eyes are on her right now. Yeah, she speaks her truth. She speaks from higher knowledge. She speaks with wisdom. She speaks with crystal clarity. Yeah, at least you're blessed with a wonderful wifey. Yeah, there is chaos and there is confusion that comes upon. What's that chaos and confusion? What's that all about? Chaos and confusion about a brand new beginning and a brand new start, or maybe about a baby that the Emperor has. Maybe the Emperor has a baby with someone else, and maybe, I don't know, I'm just gonna put it out there. Maybe the Emperor has a baby with someone else, and that someone else has a fight with this new woman. I don't know. No more kids, please, no more. I can't. So it's a brand new beginning, a brand new start. It doesn't have to be a child, okay? A brand new beginning, a brand new start, and really not knowing exactly where you're gonna go next or what's gonna happen next with whatever's trying to grow. But you're totally trusting in divine, and because you're trusting in divine, your plans they're grounded, they're rooted, they're solid. You know, they are seen by divine. Okay. I know it did take a little turn. Well, that card came out. I don't know what that came out for. And I normally don't talk about babies in my readings, so anyhow, that is the Fool card, a brand new beginning, brand new start. Look at it. There it is, the chaos again. So there's some maybe some outside energy that has something to do with this. This is a plan to come together, to work together. It looks like these two this divine masculine wants to ask this divine feminine to work. They want to come forward with a message. It is a wish and a dream with a brand new beginning, brand new start. And it's like she's being watched right now by a lot of people, you know, but there's got a final judgment call from divine. But the divine feminine, she's operating, she speaks her truth with crystal clarity from the wisdom and knowledge. But then look at, we got, you know, there's chaos and there's confusion that's coming on. Where the chaos and confusion's coming in with a brand new beginning, a brand new start, and trusting in divine. I want you just to keep continuing on putting your energy into this, not allowing anybody else's energy to get in the middle of the mix of what's going on in the reading there. And because I just, you know, like I don't know if you were here earlier, that like in the last 8 to 10 days, it's like it feels like this tornado's going on around me in all different kind of ways. How it's coming is really, it's like it's making things shift really fast, and it is bringing in some kind of chaos and confusion in the middle of it. But it doesn't, you know, when you're operating as the emperor, you stay rooted, you stay grounded, that none of that actually affects you. Because someone has done some self-love work, and that would be the truth. If you do the self-love work, this energy does not touch you. And this divine masculine, he is weighing out his options, he's weighing out his decisions, he's trying to make a final judgment call, and he's just seeing if this is the best offer. Anything else? There it is. I don't know what's going on. There is some outside energy. There's outside influences that's going on. But this divine feminine, she's able to protect herself. It just doesn't matter. Look at coming into union. Yeah, she protects herself through all this chaos and all this confusion, so something can come together with a celebration at it. You become a boring dad. Anyhow, that's what I have for you. We'll get you a, let's see, I want to do a, what do you need to surrender to? Surrender to being an okay dad? What does Ivo need to surrender for? Yeah, not allowing any outside, surrender your stubbornness. It says, if you're tensing up or taking a rigid stand about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Surrender your ego too. I mean, that ego gets in the way. Yeah, it says cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against us, so be humble. And being humble will further your goals. So, oh, look at that. Thank you, Miranda. That's how you get cuts, just like that. All right, that's what I have for you, Ivo. So it looks really, really good. There are some plans out there, again, you know, that are being made, but there is some kind of energy that's in the middle of those plans. But they're solid plans, but, you know, that's being affected. That energy, just hold your balance in the middle of the chaos that might be stirring up in your mix. So, all right. That's how it works. Yeah, that's how somebody gets cuts. If they do not want to wait, they just, you know, put a donation in there, $5 or more, and then they get cuts. All right, let's see. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, so we're gonna Mariah, we're gonna do you next. And that's for Brew. I will just wait for them kind chickens to fly over your fence. You're funny. And that's probably where the chaos and confusion's coming from. Going to put some more free food out there for them. You're funny. Oh, yeah, you may be here, Brew, but I am actually doing, I might have just called your name, but I didn't mean to. I need to call on Nia Mariah, because they just sent a donation for me that gives them cuts and lines if they want. Nia Mariah. Nia Mariah. You want a general reading? We're going to get you a general reading, not unless you want a channel message, and you have to let me know. Otherwise, you guys get a general reading. What do you need to know for your highest good? Let's see which deck of cards is calling your name. All right, perfect. All right, here we go. Mariah, here we go for Mariah. First card out. Oh, a caring connection. That's a divine masculine that really cares for his divine feminine. He just wants to hold her. He just wants to be with her. And that divine feminine, she's holding her heart on the outside. Come on, baby, come get me. I've been waiting for that caring connection forever. Come on, baby. All right. Ooh. And it's all because you're starting to be balanced. You know, the angel of balance is being in balance with self. That divine feminine is balancing with herself, and that's why this divine masculine, he's holding the coin. He knows his worth, he knows his value. He's watching how this divine feminine is really holding her balance. Look at, for a yin and yang to come together, this is destined. This is destiny. These two, this divine masculine, this divine feminine, they're coming together to be one, to be whole, to be complete, to be on top of the world together. Ooh, nice. And it's all because this balance has just taken place. Going to the temple. Gonna get married. Going to come into union. Ooh. It's beautiful. First it starts with a caring connection, and then we got the divine masculine that knows his worth and knows his value. We got a divine feminine. She wears her heart on the outside, that she's loving and she's kind. And you know that you guys are in alignment and balance, and it is about you guys coming together into union. Beautiful, I know. Do I stop there? I hear a whisper saying yes. Do you want me to read any more cards? And I hear a no. Okay. See if there's anything you need to surrender to when it comes to this story that's laid out here. Okay. Anything. Surrender to your full power, the divine feminine. I want you to surrender to your whole full power. Know your strength. Know how courageous you've been. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. You had a fallout with your ex, and know he is coming back on divine time. I'm telling you, you may have had a fallout, but you know what? It looks like you got an angel with you that's helping you balance out yourself, and it's, you know, it wants, you know, divine wants you to really step into your divine feminine power for full strength. Know your worth, know your value, move forward with strength, with a roar. Move forward knowing your passion, knowing your desire, just, you know, that full energy, that full force. Don't be playing it small. Put on your divine feminine energy and play it big. All right. It looks like he's coming back to me. Oh, these cards are so beautiful. It doesn't show me anything about him not staying away. It says he wants to come back. Okay. You guys care for each other too much. You're working on that? Yeah. Well, it shows me that you have an angel that's helping you hold, so you can hold your balance, an angel of balance, so you can hold your balance in the middle of everything. Because things, it looks like things are going to change out in the middle of nowhere. You may not see it coming, but it's on its way. All right. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for the super chat, too. I appreciate you. Bishop. Lovely news it is, huh? Yes, I feel that an angel is on my side. Yes, an angel is with you. You're so welcome. My pleasure. All right, hanging in with Bishop. Are you here? Yeah, good luck, huh? It's more than luck. It says, let divine in on your side. All right, let's see. Well, let's see. Brew, let's get you next. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate you so much. Oh, I appreciate you. This makes my heart go pitter-patter. Thank you, thank you. That's the way it works. Brew, you want a general reading? What do you need to know for your highest good? It's weird. I wonder what that energy is. I'm going to throw on a little commercial, and I'll get you a message in just a little bit. Let's see. All right, Bishop, you gotta wait now. I'm gonna do brew, and then after brew, if you're here, then I'll do you next. Thank you, thank you. And then get myself something to drink and go potty and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Ooh, let's see what that message is coming in for you. It's all good. It's all good. You don't have to apologize for being away. I mean, I'm here forever. I got the wrong deck of cards. What's going on with that? What's going on, Nai? Bishop's in the house. You want to say hi to Bishop? Who's Bishop? Bishop's one of our regular followers. That's who Bishop is. Naya goes, I'm ready for the party. Will you guys just party? Love Oracle cards are wanting your message to come out that way. And this isn't what you're looking for, though. But this is what the cards want me to read for you. It says, express your love. It is important for you to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. Maybe that's, yeah, that's the card it wanted out of that deck. Bye-bye, Nai. See you later. She's so funny. All right, let's see what that message is. Ooh, let's see. The message coming in. I feel you leaving me behind. Card on the ground. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, he's your ex. Well, that's why you're leaving him behind, huh? Bet you want a channeled message on your ex, though, huh? All right, well, all right. Let's see what's going on with your ex here. I feel you even though we're apart. We may not be together. I may be your ex, but I still feel you in my energy. Ooh. I'm waiting patiently. I miss hearing your voice. I see things differently now. Now that I'm your ex, I see things differently. Resonates with me. Whoop, whoop. Good, good. Oh, it says, I still have feelings for you. Where do you think you're going? You can't leave me behind. I still have feelings for you. I don't know what you want, though. I mean, I'm still confused about that area. I don't know what you want, but I know what I want. Well, I know that I have feelings for you. And I know that I miss hearing your voice. And I know that you're still in my energy. And I know that I feel you leaving me behind. But I'm waiting for you. You can't go anywhere. It says, I want to be more than friends with you. Don't you get it? You know, can't you just forgive me and kiss and make up with me? You know, I did lose myself for a while. And I am afraid to contact you. But I feel this sexual energy going in between the two of us, you know. I can't get you out my mind. No wonder. I mean, I'm feeling you. I feel you even though we're apart. That's where I feel you, down there in my first chakra. You know, it's all about you. Better watch out. They're saying I knew exactly what I was doing. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, they knew something. You didn't see my tears. You know, when that day happened, you know why I'm your ex. You know, you didn't see my tears. I cried. But I knew. I knew what I was doing, but I had to let you go. He keeps ghosting you, yeah. But he wants you back. Yeah. Well, let's see why he's ghosting you. He has some fear there. And he feels like he doesn't know what you want, so maybe there's a part of him that can't figure out what he's supposed to do. They definitely still have feelings for you, okay? They don't want you to go anywhere. I want you back. A big age gap. Okay. I mean, some, just to let you know, some of the biggest age gaps have some of the most wonderful marriages. They do wonder about how you feel. I mean, you're in their energy. And so they feel some sexual tension. They want you back. They feel you're near them. But there was a reason why you guys had to separate. It's like they knew exactly why you guys separated. And it made them sad. And even though they feel you pulling away and they want to contact you, but they're afraid to contact you. Because they don't want just to be your friend. They want to be more than friends. They do want to let you know that they do see things a little bit differently before, but sometimes they just don't get you, probably because of that age difference. Hey, Pop Queen, thank you so much. And they do miss you. They still have feelings for you, and they're waiting patiently for you guys to get back together maybe one day. They're hoping. They stay awake thinking about you all the time. They probably sometimes can't even get to sleep at night because they're thinking about you so much. So I don't know if it's just the age difference to what puts you apart. It is probably because that's where they don't know what you want, because sometimes that age gap, maybe someone that's 10, 20, sometimes even 30 years age difference. Sometimes there is, one of them's gone through a lot more experience than the other. And so they really don't know, but they definitely still have feelings for you. Hey, Summon, and Pop Queen, and Divine Timing. All right, that's what I have for you. Brew in the house. All right, can you tell me if my not good relationship with my sister and aunt and how we feel and treat each other, is it past life related? If you can, so explain. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, Pop Queen. And Summon is in the house too. Happy to see you here. I called your name earlier, but you were nowhere around. I called many people's names earlier, and then nobody was around. But all right. All right. Let's see what I can figure out for you. Get these cards here that I have out, put away. You claim it? All right, perfect. I'm glad you claim it. 14 years. Oh yeah, divine timing and divine timing is they have an age difference too. You always come up with big questions. But let's see what's going on. Let me figure out which deck wants to reveal your answer. I am picking up that some of what's going on is from a past life that's been carried on into this lifetime. But I have a big butt. A big butt behind that. Because what goes on in this lifetime? Well, they're not spiritually in alignment. That's why. Okay. They're not spiritually in alignment to see about how their ill-behaved ways. Okay. This lifetime, they're supposed to actually learn how to put down some chaos and some confusion so they can, you know, make it to the next stage in their life. Or maybe you are to learn how to put down any chaos and confusion and not let it be about them. And it is something to do with a past life. In a past life, they didn't feel worthy enough. Like they felt less than. They felt left out. They felt like they had to beg for what they wanted. They had to plead. Just to get a little bit of something, they had to beg. It's like they came into this lifetime to really rewrite that story, to rewrite the book, to really know their own worth, to really know their own value, so they can actually feel on top of the world. But they haven't been able to do that yet because their energy is like they haven't been able to flip their emotional story around to better, for one, but their energy is like that, like they're not feeling worthy enough, just not feeling valuable enough, not feeling like they even have a place in this world, like they want to go in and hide, you know, which causes a lot of tower moments between you and them and everything, and it causes a lot of tower moments all around them. It's like they came into this lifetime to step up their game, but they haven't found their direction or the avenue to take them down that right path. What they don't know, it's all in the mind. They can do this. They can rewrite their script. They can rewrite their story to find their own worth, to feel whole and complete, but they haven't done that. You know, if you were at the first part of the show, which you were, it's our minds can play some nasty tricks on us. It can be brutal. So, because this is their energy that they're in, that their heart's hurting, they're in a lot of pain, confirmation with the dogs barking in the background. Their heart suffers because they don't feel worthy enough, they don't feel valuable enough, and it is because of the stories that they're telling themselves. But that's what they're here for. They're here in this lifetime to step up the game. You know, they also need to do the self-love work. They need to do the self-love work to heal this part of their life story so they can really, truly rewrite their own story about their own worth and their own value, and feeling as if they have a purpose in this world, feeling their wholeness, feeling their completeness. To finding a balance within by speaking their truth from wisdom, from knowledge, from their higher self. It is about the mind that needs to help them. Any more cards? Yeah. They do get stuck in their head with their thoughts, and their thoughts come and stab them in the back. And that's the devil at work. And when they look in the mirror, they can only see their worst story. They definitely need to do self-love. They need to learn how to love themselves. Yeah, Pop Queen, you just have to, as you're going through a spiritual awakening and you're learning things, you just have to be able to hold your balance. This isn't, you hold your emotional balance in the middle of whatever they're going through. And this is a lot of things that happen when we're going through a spiritual awakening and we're finding out who we are from a higher vibrational energy. We will have different people in our lives, and a lot of times it is family or friends that are out of alignment. But when we're going through the awakening, it's important for you, Pop Queen, to hold your balance no matter what is going on with your sister or your aunt, no matter how much it feels like they gang up on you or not gang up on you. It doesn't matter. What you need to do is hold your balance as you're going through this spiritual awakening. As you're coming to my channel on a regular basis, you will go through a spiritual awakening. Making sure you're not paying any attention to their thoughts, and you're feeding your soul with so much love, with unconditional love, so you can manifest the things that you want into your life. I know everything's not really simple because it is about putting things together in the right order. There's a certain way that certain things have to be put together, but just know that you are in the middle of putting those things together, so it's going to end the way things are, the way that you feel things are right now, because you will find your balance by speaking the truth with crystal clarity, by speaking from operating from your highest vibrational self. So again, just hold your balance in the middle of their chaos. She is supposed to be, because that's what it's showing here. It shows she came here to lay down some stories of the past to make it up to ascend to the next level. And then this, it has to do with a past life, and she has to talk to the child within. The past life had to do with not feeling worthy enough. She came here to find this higher vibrational story, to know her worth, to feel on top of the world. But that's not where she's at. That's what she came here for. Where she's at, she's in this, like, she's not being true to herself. Her heart is hurting from the stories that she tells herself. And she comes and stabs herself in the back, and it could have to do with the aunt. But when she looks within, she's looking at the worst story. She really needs to do the self-love work. She needs to do the self-love work, as you need to keep your balance in the middle of what she's doing. Well, what happens is we just start being who we are. As we're changing, as we are ascending, they will watch, and it may take time. It could take years. It's like they're going, wow, look at how Pop Queen is changing. Ooh, look at how Pop Queen is adjusting, Let me see. Because she came here to find her worth and her value, but she's stuck in this lower vibrational energy. Will she in this lifetime? Will she in this lifetime get over this? I think so, because of the fact that you're here and you go through your growth. What happens is this love that's being chair gets expanded. It goes outward, you know. Like when I touch you, what I don't know is how many people you touch. So I may think I'm only touching one person, but in reality, I'm touching one plus however many people you touch. So if you touch 20 people, so I just by talking to you, I've touched 20 more souls. Just giving you an example. So, yeah. So I just continue on being you and allowing yourself to focus on you, so you to go through the flip of your script and operating from your higher vibrational self. And in time, she will get that message to help her through this. So part of your ascension will probably be a part of her ascension, because she's going to be watching you even if it doesn't look like she is. And it may take years, okay? But that card says it's going to happen sooner than what I said. It's going to happen sooner than you expect. Okay? Yes. 3 cards with movement. That's what I have for you, Hot Queen. Even if your aunt is dragging her back, it is not your fault. It's not your responsibility. It is part of her life mission. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just pull your energy back, as you know, whatever they're doing, we're not responsible for what they're doing, what they're thinking, what they're saying. All we can do is live our lives, and we become an example to them, which those examples get them to change in time. All right. Let's see. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Summon, are you here? Oh, Bishop. Okay, let's get you, Bishop. I was thinking, I don't know. Why did I feel like I already read for you, Bishop? I did. I looked at your name. I go, I already read for Bishop, but I haven't, did I? All right, let's get you going here. Let's see what Bishop needs to know for his highest good, and with a couple channel messages to follow. This Divine Feminine, she's speaking her truth with wisdom and with knowledge. Yeah. Ooh, about union. But this is a change from the last time. Mm-hmm. She's tapped in and tuned. This is a Divine Feminine's tapped in and tuned in with divine, speaking with crystal clarity, speaking with wisdom, with knowledge. This is like old, ancient wisdom. Okay. Hello, Noah. I'll put you on the list. Look it. Oh, I thought that was someone else. Okay, never mind. She shows up as the Queen of Swords in general. And you got the other day. Okay, all right. This Divine Masculine, that would be you, you know, operating from your highest passion. This is passion and desire. Like, it's a good vibration. And it also has a high sex drive, that king. So I just let you know. Oh, thank you so much, Noah. I appreciate you. She does have some chaos and confusion going on around her right now. That's, you know, and if she thinks about it too much, it comes and stabs her in the back. Yeah, there is reunion right here. That's the union card. I guess kind of like. So, anyhow, this is about celebration. And the next card is the Chariot, is aiming for her heart space. Maybe she's starting to celebrate the fact that her heart, it wants you. Look at the Ace of Pentacles. This Divine Masculine that has a solid offer for his Divine Feminine. It's grounded, it's whole, it's complete. It could also be a wedding ring. And this is the Divine Feminine. What she's aiming for is, you know, her heart. Look at her arrow is right towards you. Pop Queen, hold on just a moment. Look at. But maybe she's got some internal dialogue going on here that doesn't settle with her. That's what I want to know about. What is that internal dialogue that's going on there that keeps stabbing her in the back? What is that? Well, it's something that she needs to do some self-love work with. You know, she needs to take care of that. So this is what she still needs to take care of. But, you know, there is still, like, this is her still coming towards you. You know, this is the fastest moving card in the deck even. I think that she's able to see things more clearly now, like through divine, like through her third eye, like she's able to see how solid this connection is, how grounded and how rooted it is. And she can also see that you're the Emperor. And she is in the middle of manifesting you back. Because she knows that you have so much love for her. She knows that you have unconditional love for her. You are, look at it, she's manifesting you back. This is manifestation, this is manifestation, this is wishes and dreams. This is, she has all the tools to manifest you back. She does have a little bit more self-love work to do. And the second card out does have something to do with union, coming back together, reconciling. This self-love work. She just has some self-love work. It has something to do. What's that self-love work have to do? She needs to work on it, that's for sure. But she's done a lot of work. There's 7 pentacles out of 8. So she's done a lot of work on that self-love. There's just a little bit. And it's all coming from her thoughts. You know, our thoughts can either work for us or against us. Yeah, her thoughts make it so she can't see whatever this is. Because there's the thoughts, there's the thoughts, there is the thoughts that come and stab her in the back. It's the internal dialogue that's going on that she's done a lot of work with, and she's come a long way because it used to be a lot worse. She just has some more self-love work to do. Chiron. All right, let's get you a couple messages from her. I spoil you rotten, that's all I gotta tell you. All right, here we go. For Bishop. You and I were too young. I look for you everywhere. When I see you and I are too young, a lot of times I just think that the connection wasn't quite ready yet. It had some healing to do. They do look for you everywhere. And sometimes I feel like that they were a distraction of your pain. Like they maybe felt like that you had some self-healing to do, which I believe both parties had a lot of self-healing to do. It says, I'm having trouble with intimacy. Sometimes that happens a lot when you're in this distant connection, that we feel like our lower chakra isn't working right, but a lot of times we just block it. Yeah, my dog just like, yeah, okay. Yeah. But that's okay. You'll take care of that when you guys come together. I'm sure that won't be a problem. They do feel, they feel like that they left you before you could leave her. 3 of those cards came out last reading I had from you. I know, I love it. That happens. You know, when I moved, this happens to me all the time, but when I moved from Irvine back to Northern California, I had done a reading up there in Irvine that was talking about, it was about this space in between. But when I came here, I forgot I even done that reading, and I had actually picked up the same deck of cards. I totally forgot, but the same cards came out, so I had the same reading. It was really, really unique. So I know that the cards are going to tell you what it is you need to know, okay? She did leave before. She felt like I frizzled out because everyone else had abandoned her before. Yeah, okay. I want to tell you how I feel. I daydream about a life together with you, and you do speak to me through music. Right now I cannot reach out, but we will be together again. I am becoming a better person, and I couldn't let you get close to me. That's really why I had to leave. But I still have feelings for you. And I do feel that sexual tension. I'm telling you. On the bottom of the deck says, I have lost myself for a while, but I do see life a little bit differently. And, yeah. And I don't want to let you go. So, there we got. Yeah, I'm the best. You're welcome. All right, back to Pop Queen. Thank you, Pop Queen, for the donation. Let's see what you wrote. You want a channeled message. Can you tell me any channeled messages from my mom and grandma concerning my life's future and how they feel about Kai, and give them my love? First, I hear them saying, oh, Kai, yeah, we like Kai. Yeah, Kai's pretty cool. I just have a weak connection with him right now, so. One of them said, weak? What are you talking about? We're coming in strong. Okay, tell Amanda that we trust in her. We believe in her. And keep going after the love of your life. One of them's going, me. Okay? Tell me. Me. Me, I have something to say. Says, all I want to really say is, I love you so much. I love you so much, Amanda. I am so proud of you. Grandma's saying, I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. Well, Mom says, me too. They said, oh, we're just hanging out together up here in the spirit world. Don't you worry about us. We're just hanging out. We're chilling together. They're saying they're so thankful and grateful that you met Miss Gypsy. Saying, over here, what? Over here. Okay. Hold on. They're saying yes, that deck. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me towards the right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Happiness is my birthright. Yeah, they want to let you know that your happiness is your birthright. Nobody can take your happiness away. Happiness comes from within. There's, yeah. Your mom says, Deborah says, I just love you so much. I see your wings. Your mom says, I see your wings growing. I see them expanding. I see them getting bigger. Grandma says, I wanted to say that. Another card, okay. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lenses of love. And I also heard him say the other deck. Yeah, they want you to write a letter to your future self. Like, what advice would you give your future self right now? What questions would you ask? So write a letter to your future self. What advice would you give yourself in the future? And what questions would you ask yourself in the future? Your mom says, no hitting. It's only love. You only can give me love. Loving energy. No smacks. I want you to channel your inner child too. Channel your inner child, like skip, gallop, hop, hum, blow bubbles, draw crayons, giggle for no reason. I'm seeing, yeah, they want you to get tapped in and tuned into that fun child of yours, but no whining. Yeah, no whining. No, you don't get to whine about it. You only get to skip and hop and jump and blow bubbles and draw with crayons. You only get to do those fun things. You know, the child that likes to have fun. So they want you to channel your fun child within. They said they got to go. Okay. Thank you for coming to visit. Tell Amanda how much we love her. That's what I have for you tonight, Amanda. Yeah, a good way to heal the child issues is to go back to when we were having a fun time when we were a child, you know. You're welcome. Noah. Oh, we had 13 Chariot Moon come on in. You're next after Noah, okay? Chiron after Noah. And 13 Chariot Moon. I got a couple people in front of you. Just hit the like button in the meantime, please. No, I have, yeah, okay, you're here. It's your turn. Well, it was like she was kept talking through your mom, you know, so. You from UK, England? Ooh, happy to see you here. I'm from California. So we're on two different sides of the planet, huh? Okay, Noah, you want a general reading or a channel message? Oh, excuse me. I'm okay, Nana. I'm okay, Uncle. I'm okay, baby girl. I'm okay. I'm okay. She always got to check on me when I sneeze. General, okay, perfect. Oh, thank you, Phoenix. You done now? You done? Come on, come over here. Come here, baby. It's okay. It's okay. And lay back down here. Go back down here and lay down. Come on. Yeah, lay back down. There you go. Go lay down. Lay down now. My hair is holding on to that. Look at it. Just one strand of hair is holding on to my box. What's going on here? It's crazy. Can you just let go of my hair, please? All right, for Noah in the house, what the cards have to say for you, what do you need to know? for your highest good. Mm-hmm. Netherlands, wow. Yeah, I do live in California. And your son's grandparents live in California? Oh, well, that's nice. In Somerset, nice. It is really nice here. I've been here most of my life. I was born here and raised here, but I did, I'm kind of a gypsy. I've been all over the place. I've been in Nevada and Arizona and Arkansas, Missouri, and Florida. And then I came back to California because I was too far away from my family. Wow. The first card out is like the Nine of Pentacles. It's Nine of Discs, and the Nine of Pentacles is about you've done some work, that you know who you are, you know your value, that you know your worth, and you know you're okay with the person that you are. You feel worthy, you feel valuable. There are let's see, hold on just a second. It's like you have a lot of ideas. It's like you don't lack ideas at all. But sometimes you might have other people that might it's like you have a lot of possibilities, a lot of choices. You might feel maybe you daydream a lot. I don't know. It's not the way I would have read that card. This is knowing your worth and knowing your value, and maybe before it was a little cloudy, it was a little blurred. Maybe it was a little gray before, but things are getting ready to change. Something's destined for you. This is a divine change. And what's happening, what's going to change is you're going to see, instead of everything feeling gray or like you can't see through things clearly, you're going to see this abundance. You're going to feel this joy. You're going to feel this higher vibrational energy come in. And it is because the Divine Feminine, she took off her mask. And the mask is the one that brings in the cloud, the one that brings in confusion. It is, being able to speak from your truth, from your higher truth, from wisdom, from knowledge. And then why I said wow is because we had the Emperor and the Empress come out together, and that's very rare for that to happen. It's really hard to happen, but it has been coming up quite a bit lately, more often. But when the Divine Feminine actually speaks her truth from her higher self, taking off all mask, not hiding behind any disillusions, not hiding behind any lies or any deceits, any fear, that she's operating from her higher self. That's when she becomes the empress. You know, she's really nurturing herself, and she has this gift, she has this offer to offer out to the world. And then as a divine feminine, when she really steps into her power, that's when the divine masculine, the emperor, comes to be with her. You know, so he can provide for her, so he can lay down that foundation for her, so they can do this dance together, so they can live in a higher vibrational energy together. Like a brand new beginning, a brand new start. You'll be operating from passion and desire. So it looks like things are getting ready to change because of the fact that you, as a divine feminine, knows her worth and knows her value. And it is a hidden love story that's being revealed. And it all started because you found the peace within for you to have the light shine so you can see the joy, the laughter, the play in your life. You know, when we find that peace within, it's easier to operate from our higher vibrational energy. But it looks like you got love coming on in, and it's not just any love, it's a powerful love, because we've got the Emperor and the Empress. They're a power couple. They belong together. They have a mission to do on this planet, and the mission has something to do with raising the vibration of people's passion and desire, okay, and helping them find their peace within as you have found yours. That's what I have for you. Noah. It's so beautiful. Because we have a Wheel of Fortune change. This is a divine connection. Two people that belong together. They complete each other. They make this wholeness together. And that's what the Emperor and Empress would do. They love each other so much. To me, the mission that you guys have is to help raise the vibration of the planet by showing people how to operate from their higher vibrational energy, from passion and desire, but yet with love within, to show other people how to live from their light. Let's let their light shine too, as I'm getting goosebumps all over me from head to toe. I don't know if you can see, all my hair is standing up. I don't think you can see it, but that's what I got for you. It is a beautiful story. Just keep doing what you're doing. Because it all started because you know your worth and you know your value, and you know you're standing in your true power. Like, this would be a divine feminine that when she's standing there, she's standing tall. Her shoulders are high, her chin is out. You know, she's proud of who she is. She has no shame. She's not embarrassed. She has no guilt. It's not that. She is proud of who she is. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She took off all the grayness, all the clouds, all the debris there for this divine change to take place. And it is because you've done the work. You know, this is what allows us, when we know our worth and our value, when we step in that power, it's easy for us to take off the mask. The mask is any of our lower vibrational energy. We take off the mask so we can speak our truth from our higher self. That's what I have for you. Yes, you're so welcome. Let's see. Yeah, just give me one or two more, Pop Queen. I appreciate you asking so I can get some in between, so it's not just, the show's not all about one. I appreciate that so much. So it's not like just you and I. Yeah. All right, so we're going to do Chiron next. And what's coming for me in the next few days for Chiron? Spicy. Still might want that reading. That coming up. All right. Tyran. That one's really strong. It says, don't put me away. Okay, I got the message. For Tyran. That's the truth. Okay, so the Queen of Swords is the first card that came out, and with my phone going beep, 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 it's telling me that's the truth. So the Queen of Swords is a divine feminine that's speaking her truth from her higher self, from wisdom, from knowledge. That divine feminine truly has taken off her mask. See, she's taken off her mask, and she's speaking her truth. There's no messing with her. No messing. This is divine masculine energy. He's looking into the eyes of love. The divine feminine is feeling a little disappointed about something. But actually, this is a divine feminine that has let go of some disappointment, and she found her strength. She got courageous. I mean, it made her stronger by what? By letting go of any form of disappointment. What's coming the next few days? We want to know. The universe. It's like feeling this wholeness, feeling this completeness, like you've been doing something for some time now, and you're starting to feel like, yeah, I completed that. Yeah, I am speaking my truth. Yeah, I am feeling stronger. I am feeling more courageous. I don't know, it's just energy right now. This is more like somebody's in the picture. This is more like, let me see. Here. So this is a divine masculine that still has to learn about love. That it's like this is somebody that's younger, that just wants to jump right in, like wants to rush forward. Because all of a sudden they have this awakening. It's all of a sudden they get like, oh, like it's almost a sudden they see they learn about love. It's like all of a sudden they get this clear vision. And so with that clear vision they get excited. So it's just energy. Who it is, I don't know. Might be part of in your soul. We all have divine masculine, divine feminine energy within inside of ourselves. So let me continue on with the reading and see what it says. The Hierophant is, you are being led and guided by divine Lord Source Spirit. for you to really step into your full divine feminine energy. Divine says you still have some heaviness that needs to be stripped down or stripped away. That the heaviness is a lower vibrational energy from fear, doubt, insecurity, not whole enough, not complete enough. Some part of that story needs to be rewritten or stripped away. Yeah, that's double confirmation. So we can clear up some of the energy. And I'm just getting, maybe you might need to take, what's it saying? Like a saltwater bath is what keep coming up, so help clear out some debris within the next few days. Do that right away. One thing I want you to do right away. And maybe there's a part of you that needs to feel more worthy, like to really stand in your power. It's like you're almost there, though. So cut out anything that makes you feel like you're not worthy enough, so you can feel really be that divine feminine that you're really meant to be. So you can stand in your power. To get rid of the grayness, the clouds. So you can start manifesting things with crystal clarity. Another thing you need to clear out of your energy mix is feeling like you're a failure, because it's interfering with your growth. Feeling like you're a failure. Instead of looking at what you haven't completed or what you haven't gotten done, because that's where failure comes in, start looking at the things that you have done, what you have completed. That'll help you take care of that failure, because it's only that we're looking at what we haven't done. Might have some sadness going on too. This is what needs to be, that when I say cut out, or, I know the detox bathtub needs to be done, but some kind of sadness is there too. Maybe some grief or some sorrow that actually puts you in a lower vibrational energy, that takes you into that cloudness. First, make sure you take that bath. It's saltwater bath, Himalayan salt if you can. And any area that brings you into some kind of grieving or suffering, just tell yourself all is well. All is well. Everything's in divine order. All is well. Everything is in divine order. So you're giving yourself that unconditional love, so you can, this is just energy that's in the middle of something. So this back here, I wouldn't even worry about that. That's just like, I wouldn't even worry about this. This is all about you, though. The divine feminine needs to cut out some of this darkness. And then we have the divine masculine. That's energy within self. This is all about you, not about somebody else. Okay? We need to clear out something that brings in this grayness, that puts this cloud upon us, that makes one of the things is that anytime you feel like a failure, I want you to knock that off. Start looking at the things that you have completed. This is what you need to do right away, okay? Because that's actually interfering with, because you have some beautiful things that are going on all around that. You know, we have the Empress. You know, the Empress is whole, she's complete. And you know, you have the Magician that has all the tools to manifest what you want. And then we have, this is about knowing your worth and knowing your value. But because we have that energy of feeling like a failure, we need, it's interfering. And then the sorrow, whatever that is, just again, let you know that everything's all is well, everything is whole, everything is complete, all is well, everything is in good hands. And as you continue on telling yourself that, then what happens is it changes the energy into unconditional loving, that divine masculine, divine feminine energy within. It's not about someone else, it's all about you. So you can feel successful, so you can feel the victory, so you can be seen by yourself, so you see yourself, so you see your rewards. That's what I have for you, Chiron. No, I'm not sick in my throat. If my throat starts doing that, it's just because I'm doing readings, so that's why I got the water here. And it depends. It's because I pick up a lot of energy when I'm doing readings, and sometimes it messes with your throat chakra. All right, that's what I have for you, Chiron. All right, Pop Queen, we'll get you in there again. In the meantime, I'm gonna get we're gonna do 13 Chariot Moon. Are you here? Miss Gypsy hardly ever gets sick. Very, very, very seldom. But she does have things happen with her throat when she's channeling messages and things. That does happen. Okay. Yes. It's 13 Moon Chariot. We're going to read, see what you need to know for your highest good at this moment of time. That's yeah, there we go. Oh, now you brought it to my awareness. Yeah, thanks, Pop Queen. There's a Wheel of Fortune, a divine change, something's destined, a divine masculine, divine feminine energy coming together. It could be just self energy, or it could be another one. Something that's destined to change for something better. There may be some chaos and confusion going on. Oh my goodness. that needs a little bit more equal give and take. And so the highest priest knows things you don't know, and this highest priest wants you to look inside, because she's got a mirror and she's holding this mirror up. What the highest priest wants you to know, she wants you to know your worth and know your value. This is about a divine feminine that's really stepped into her power, that she's done the work, that she's okay on her own. Like, she's not waiting for somebody else to tell her how worthy she is, or how valuable she is. And she knows how to even take time out and enjoy her life sometimes, even if it is alone. So I think this chaos confusion has to do with there might be something that's going on in your life that doesn't feel like an equal exchange. But when you actually look within and you see your own worth and you see your value, that you're okay, you know, your divine femininity, this divine, she knows her worth, she's done the work, she knows her value, and she knows how to take time out on her own. What happens is that happens when we learn how to truly step into our passionate power, our true self. We step into our true self, our true abundant self. So you can feel the richness within, laying down all stories to rest that do not feel like you're already rich or valuable or worthy. Lay down those stories. There may be lots of options that may be in your energy mix. Remember, when we're choosing from options, choose from your heart space. Choose from what is your heart calling you to do. What makes your heart go pitter-patter out of all the options that you have? There is something that you need to continue on working on, and it is something that you planted some seeds. Those seeds could have been planted up to 7 years ago. It doesn't have to be 7 years ago. It could have just been 2 or 3 years ago that we had this idea and we planted this idea and we started to put some energy and some time into it, and it started to grow something in some kind, in some way. It started to provide for you in some kind, in some way, but it may not have been exactly what you wanted. It didn't provide for you the way that you wanted it to, but Divine wants you to continue on working on whatever that is. So you can manifest what it is that you want into your life, because you do have all the tools. All right, Mariah, thank you for coming here and watching the channel for so long, and you're welcome. You're manifesting a new passion, you're manifesting a new idea, it looks like. Maybe this new idea is going to help you with this work, with that seeds that you planted. That's what I would say it is. All right. That's what I have for you. See, my throat hasn't stopped since you mentioned it, Pop Queen. So, you know what? What's that all about? I want to know, Pop Queen. What is that all about? It hasn't stopped since you mentioned it to me. Now you brought it to Miss Gypsy's awareness, right? Is she still alive? Do you know? Pop Queen. You have to leave my home of 15 years due to owner seller. Very scary. All right, so that's probably what the chaos and confusion is, you know, because that energy is coming at you. But and let's get back, because the change, I want you to take the fear out. trust that you are being led and guided by divine, because this is divine intervention. Divine is making something change. It does feel like it's chaotic right now. You're having to move somewhere that you've gotten comfortable with, you know, and that's why you're not feeling like, hey, this isn't fair, you know. So that makes sense to me. But I see that you're going to be just fine, because of the fact we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is rich, it's wealthy, it's solid, it's grounded, it's secure. And then we have the Divine Feminine that is, you know, I feel like the move's gonna be beautiful for you. You just don't see it. There is a lot of divine intervention happening to most of us, a lot of us, that we are having to move from where we're comfortable at. But divine's changing things around, putting us in the position that we're supposed to be in, or where we're supposed to be, okay? So instead of feeling, I know, try to let go of the fear, because the fear is just interfering. Let go of the fear. Know your worth, know your value. I just want you to stand in your power. It's like, okay, this is what divine says. All right, I got this. All right, what's next? And just, you know, every morning say, okay, what's next, divine? But when you're saying what's next, divine, ask with enthusiasm, ask with excitement, so divine can surprise you in a beautiful way, instead of going, oh no, this is what I want you to change. Oh no, I gotta move. I've been here for so long, and I wonder what am I going to do next? That's what I want you to get out of. Let's change the energy. Let's go, okay, divine, I see I got to move, and I know it seems a little scary to me, but I want to let go of the fear so I can pull from my strength, because, you know, because there are a lot of solid cards in your reading. And it had to do with where you may even feel more grounded to where you're going. And plus the Wheel of Fortune is a card that is talking about moving, or possible moving. So that could, you know, it taps into your story, okay? You're welcome. All right, Pop Queen, let's see. Yeah, and I could probably tap in and tune into what it is, but I don't like to talk about it on the live, because, you know, we just have it happens sometimes when new energy comes in, okay? The sun is calling out to you. Hey, you're going to catch some. All right. Ascending rays. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much for coming into the channel. I appreciate you, Lilith Phoenix. All right. But I grew, she passed when I was younger. Okay. But I grew up with her. She raised me like I was her puppy. She even taught me. All right. I mean, she does have a, if you're saying her name's Doberman, I mean, that is a dog's name, so I mean, a breed. I'm just saying. And then you relate it to as a puppy, you know, just saying. So is it a dog? She was a Doberman. So you want me to channel a dog? Let's see if my dog's in here. Naya, come help me. Come rescue me, Naya. Yeah, I don't know either. I know animals love unconditionally. Animals do not judge. Even if we treat them really bad, the animals still love us unconditionally. It's I'm just pausing because one, it would be new for me. Two, I don't want to make this as like it's a game, you know, because it's not. I do believe once a soul passes on, like my dog that I have right now, I had a little Yorkie that passed away in my arms. And I got Naya, I think about 3 or 4 months later, but I swear my little Yorkie is in my dog Naya. I've done more channeling in the last 6 weeks than I've done ever with deceased ones. Maybe it's because I'm all over the place on the web now and it's been asked, and so I've been able to tap in. I do have a connection with animals when it comes to healing. What do they need? Yeah, I'm just not feeling the calling to call upon the dog, that's all. I did get, as I'm sitting here in clarity, it's did ask like, do you have any rabbits? You know, that's what came up. And then after I thought about that, then I heard like almost like a whole bunch of like bugs splattering around. So I don't know what that's all about. I know you're just testing my abilities, right? I bet you miss her, but I'm telling you, animals love unconditionally. They don't stop loving. That unconditional love, it spreads, you know. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I lost my little Yorkie. She was only 3. I was holding her in my arms when she passed away, so I understand. I've had lots of animals in my life. But I guess I'm not a person that grieves, because I don't see the benefit in grieving. I've always been that way. It's just, I've never known myself to grieve over. I've lost lots of people too. It's not like an oh well, it's like I just believe that we have we're all here for a limited time. One thing certain about life is there's death, and I guess I've always been okay with that. And so she would want you to have that, still have that sense of stability. In fact, those are the cards that I actually pulled. Was the two of Pentacles was about being balanced. With the 10 of Pentacles is feeling as if you already have everything that you want, you know. And one of those things in there is loyalty, which that's what a dog would be. Was it a girl dog? I keep wanting to say she. So she wants you to continue on moving forward with strength, with courage, and sometimes it might take a little extra roar or a little extra push, you know, get that that kind of energy. Get that energy so it's pushing things forward. When it comes to anything that makes you feel sad or missing her, or she was female king. She doesn't want you to feel like a wounded warrior, or like, you know, just because she's gone that you're hurt. She doesn't want you to be in any pain over it. She wants you to grow from it. She wants you to nourish yourself from it. She wants you to love who you are. In fact, she's saying that she gave you so much love that you should already know how to love. Yeah. She wants you to love from that level. Knowing your worth, knowing your value, just loving life, loving what you have, loving where life is taking you. She even got pink hair. The Divine Feminine in that card does. well, it shows me here, there may be some energy that's there. This is a wounded warrior. Like maybe when you lost the dog or something. There's something there still. Maybe you still have some grieving or suffering. But it really wants you to think from your higher self, from wisdom and knowledge. The wisdom and knowledge is death is part of life. It's like we can look at it with happy eyes. We can look at it with, you know, with a new way of looking, you know, looking at the light from a newer way. Look at it, how much unconditional love the dog gave you, okay? So you can move past any debris that may be there from when the dog passed. So you can continue on moving forward, celebrating your life and seeing your own light within with unconditional love, so you can see your own shine. I think the biggest message I got besides the unconditional love was, you know, that she just wants you to be, you know, move forward with your life with strength, with courage. And remember, sometimes we got to speak louder, you know, speak our peace, speak our joy, speak our higher vibrational energy story level higher, so we can grow. And by nourishing ourselves, knowing our own worth and knowing our own value, and be at peace with life. I do hear her saying, I see you. She sees your shine. She sees your love. She sees your light. Okay? That's all. Don't hold on to the loss. Her spirit is still alive for me to even get. I mean, otherwise the cards wouldn't have come out. I would have just not. But it was different for me as a reader to channel from a dog, because it was different energy. Okay, that's what I have for you. All right. Let's see. Who's here? Who's here? Let me know who's here. Somebody I haven't read for. Sometimes I have moderators here, sometimes I don't, but I'm the one that's answering questions right now. You're welcome. You're welcome. What the kind of readings I do here on this channel is I will give you a free reading. What do you need to know for your highest good? That's a general reading. Or I will do a channeled message for someone that yeah. There we go again. I got a channeled message from someone that's always on your mind. If someone's asking questions, and normally that's the $5 donation. It's a super chat, PayPal, CashApp, Venmo to ask a question. What happens is the cards normally reveal whatever it is you need to know, whether it's love, money. That's all right. I know that. That's why but I'll just ask the question and would love your guidance. I'd love to know about Hayes' feelings towards me and the situation. Okay, let me do it. I got the right deck out for you anyhow. So where you from, Rianne? I'm in California myself. Wow. I do see that they see, I mean, they see your vibrancy. And I do see love here, but they're refusing to see it. It's like they don't want to see they don't want to see the love connection. A lot of times that's because let's see what that is. There's normally some kind of pain or suffering, some heartache of the past that's happened to them, where their heart needs to expand and grow. Yeah, hold on, I'm not done. I still, there is love there. I mean, they have a lot of intense love for you, but it's like they're in denial with it. And so they might pull their energy back from you, and because they need to go within to figure this out. Yeah, and that's probably why I'm getting goosebumps for that. That is exactly why they're not ready for love, because they're going to look at it as, a previous experience. They do have a lot of love for you though, but they don't want to see it, and they need to go, like, they need to pull their energy back. They probably will pull their energy back because they got to figure this out for themselves. You cannot say, hey, I'm not her. You can't do that. I mean, because they can't hear you. You can't say, hey, I'm me, I'm not her. He can't hear you because he's been wounded from that past relationship in some time, and so he needs to figure it out. To bring a balance within himself so he can actually allow love back into his life. What can you do about it? Well, not pressure him would be one thing. You have to have a lot of patience. We have to give them the room. We need to give them the room. We need to allow a natural flow to take place. That's the best thing that I could tell you to do, is when somebody cannot see love, we cannot push it, we cannot make it, we cannot get them to see. What we can do is we allow them to be who they are. We give them the space, we give them the room, we do not push this love onto them, so they can decide for themselves, so they can go with the flow to find the balance within themselves. In the meantime, just keep your arms open, just seek your higher self, just like me as a divine feminine, I want to operate from my highest self. I see this divine masculine. I have a lot of feelings for them, and I know they have a lot of feelings for me, but they're in denial with it, and I'm going to be okay with it. But in the meantime, how we be okay with it, we step into our higher power. I'm okay with me. Yes, I'm okay with me. I'm okay with spreading my wings. I'm okay with my higher self coming out. And I'm okay with going with the flow with it. I'm okay with giving him the room for the growth. I'm no longer pressuring him, no longer saying, hey, what if, just allow. Win or lose. Let's see what you wrote. The love you speak of because I don't identify it, but I'm always confused that I'm theory that is what he says, but his actions are intense. I don't know. I get that the fact that he needs to find his balance, and you need to go through the flow with it, win or lose, rather this relationship is going to work or not. And in the meantime, you're supposed to spread your wings to be your higher self, to be more in love with yourself and not so much about him. You need to just allow him the room, not to pressure him, or even if he says I love you, but he's not giving you what it is that you want. Maybe you can teach him. I don't know. That's the card. The teacher card keeps coming up. So you teach him how to release his darkest fears when it comes to love. There is love there between the two of you, okay? There's just energy. He's got some past things that he needs to come into alignment with. That's what I have for you. All right. Perfect. Because look at this is what you need to do. I don't know if you're watching the camera, but see, spread your wings. Be the true soul that you are. Seek your higher self no matter what's going on with him. You know, you move forward, win or lose, you know. You know your heart is in it for purity, for truth, for clarity. But win or lose, you know, just continue on. You can't lose when you're wide open. Your doors are open. You're ready to receive. You're ready to accept this light, this beautiful flow. Allow this part of you to come out and be you. You're so welcome. All right, is anybody else here that hasn't had a reading that would like a reading? Let me know, please. Otherwise, I'm going to head on out for the night. Oh, wow, had that many people come in? Seven. Yeah, please do. I have a lot of people that keep coming back. Because I'm going to make it so you feel okay with whatever is going on. That's the benefit, you know. Let's be okay with whether someone loves us or doesn't love us. You know, let's be okay with ourselves. Let's fall deeply and completely in love with this life journey that we're on. Let's, you know, spread our wings. Let ourselves shine our brightest shine. You know, what you do is you hit the like button, you hit the share button, you hit the bell. You put the bell on. The bell lets you know every time I go live. But I always go live on Mondays and Thursdays. I start at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Your Hidden Love Story. That first 30 minutes of the show has to do with self-love. Let's really find how we can really truly step in our power of loving ourselves no matter what's going on around us, whether it's another divine masculine or anything else, whether it's our family, our friends, or work. You know, let's bring ourselves back home, because this temple is where we live. This is where we got to live for the rest of our lives, is in our soul, within our temple. So let's bring our love back into home. Let's bring our love back into self, so we're not having our love out there on a platter waiting for somebody else to love it when they don't even know how to find the love within their own lives. So, and then after that first 30 minutes, then I drop off and come back on, and I give you guys the readings to help you guys more personal, on a personal level, to tap in and tune in with that. Did tonight's show hit home with you of the importance of how we speak of ourselves? Well, thank you so much. All right, I think I'm going to call it quits tonight. I mean, it says I got 8 people in the house, but that doesn't mean that all 8 of you haven't gotten a reading, because I do love you guys staying on for watch time, because you know what, I have to have 4,000 hours to be available for monetize on YouTube, and I think my hours are down right now. It's like 3,600 hours, so that means any commercials that are running in the background I'm not getting paid for right now. So I don't know, I'm working the channel as hard as I know how to work it. And I got some ideas and plans to do some other things, but you know, I'm also not, I'm a person that I'm not willing to be that workhorse to get my channel to go. So I just don't believe that that's how readings are done. It's not about me pumping them out, but I do have enough content that I could make a as long as I want to do the work behind the scenes. There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. Like on every Monday and Thursday, I spend at least 3 hours before I go live for the content. One is I come up with the name, then I do the research, and then I have to get the description just right for the show, not just the description for the show. Then I got to get the description for when I go to advertise it, whether it's on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or YouTube. I got to get the wording just right, and then I got to get all. I'm just letting you guys know it's work. It's not something that I just come on live and hit the live button. Well, that's the funnest part. And then you got to have all your thumbnails and all the photos. It's a lot of work. And then after the live's over, there are still things that need to be done. A lot of times I miss out on that needs to be done, and it's going in and making sure that it has captions, or maybe or timestamp things. These things make it so that the videos are more available out there. And there's so much that I don't even have the time to do or don't know how to do. So what, 6 hours? She says 3, it means 6. Yeah. So I've been live for 3. I've actually been live 3.5 hours, and I put 3 hours. That's minimum. Then at the beginning, this is because I'm running I run my show like a TV hosting program, the first part. So I make my whole intro. I make a new intro every time. And I don't want to do it any other way, because making my intro gives me the speak of what am I going to talk about when I talk about the self-love. So yeah, I have touched so many souls, and it's really, really beautiful that way. And I hope you always know how grateful and thankful. And I do know how grateful and thankful they are. I do know that. So, my best friend, dude. Well, my whole thing is, I know the content that I'm sharing is so valuable that because I know that, I can't stop. So I figure in time, it's all going to take off. Just at one moment or another, there's going to be the right flock, the right tribe that comes in that's just going to, that they're just going to pour into the channel. Like what you're doing, Pop Queen. How you come in and pour into my channel is so appreciative. Just I'm grateful from all of my soul, from all of my heart, to know that somebody appreciates. I know that people appreciate it too, but you're taking it the next step. You're saying, hey, I appreciate you more than you know. And I really appreciate that. So all right, you guys. I didn't get to read for Summon tonight, even though Summon came in a couple of times. I didn't get to read for a lot of people. Roberto came in, and Asha came in, and Huntley came in, and Prob came in, and Little Phoenix came in. These are how many people I didn't get to read for tonight. I guess that's all right. I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, but I did read for 12 readings tonight. That's a lot. Hey, Linda, how you doing? You want a little quickie? I mean like a little quickie general reading. That's what I mean by a little quickie. Divine timing. You want to claim someone's reading? Well, some didn't come in to get a reading. So. You're good. Oh, yes. Oh, wait. I'm good. Yes, please. You're good? Yes, please. Okay, okay. She means 100 cards. All right. Here for Linda, Linda, Linda. Let's see what the cards have to say for Linda tonight. I'm telling you. All right, for Linda, what does Linda need to know for their highest good at this moment of time? From Miss Gypsy here. Ooh, Linda, ooh, new vibrancy, a new place to hang out, new energy, a new tune, new love. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Love is in there for Linda here. Finding a balance within. Finding a balance with the divine masculine, divine feminine energy. No matter what. Where you are seeking your higher self, you are seeking your highest vibration, you are seeking your wishes and your dreams. You are nurturing yourself. I love it. What a beautiful soul. Good night, DT. Love you too. If you feel like you're waiting for your dreams, I want you to just breathe. Continue on nurturing yourself. Continue on opening yourself up to love. Continue on opening yourself up to this higher vibrational energy that's coming in your mix. No matter what. Just breathe. Like that, yeah. Breathe in. Let out anything that feels heavy. For you are learning how to rebuild your heart chakra, which so many of us are. By doing something that you love, that just gets you to really spread your wings, like you're ready. You're ready for what's next. Continue on believing in yourself. It looks like you're going through like this transformation that's actually bringing some clarity in to your life. So you can truly embrace the world for all its gifts it has to offer us. So it becomes an equal giving and receiving. It's like so beautiful. Anything else for Linda here? Choose your battles wisely. When the card before was choose your battle wisely, meaning that if some kind of lower energy comes into your mix, change your focus and go with the flow. Okay? That's what I have for you. Linda here in the house. All right, you guys. Blessings. You have a beautiful soul. Oh, thank you so much. You guys, make sure you hit that like button, hit the share button, hit the bell so you know when I go live next. Leave a comment on any of the videos that you watch, because that's one thing that YouTube always is saying, and not enough people are leaving comments on your videos, so they must not like you. And I know I know it's not true. I know you guys love me, but I need comments on the outside for the algorithm for YouTube. I give way too much, probably. But I give because I have been divinely led and divinely guided to do what it is I do. And I do believe divine is taking good care of me. All right, you guys, I'm going to go. Till next time. I'll see you later. Bye-bye, butterflies.